Alright, for our next problem in our series on word problems, we're going to do a word problem called about work. So it takes Alice 8 hours to paint a house by herself. When Bob helps, it takes 5 hours. How long would it take Bob working alone? Well, I'd like to talk about how much of a job they can complete in 1 hour. I think first we have to define a variable, of course. Let B equal the time for Bob to paint a house. Alone, of course. So let's take a look at how much each person can do on their own in 1 hour. So the part of the house painted by Alice in 1 hour, plus the part painted by Bob in 1 hour is going to equal the part painted by both of them in 1 hour. Conceptually, this equation should be pretty straightforward. So now all we have to do is figure out the values. If Alice takes 8 hours to paint a house by herself, each hour she's getting 1/8 of it done. So that's 1/8. Similarly, we don't know how long it takes Bob, but whatever value that variable takes, 1 over B will provide us with how much he can paint in 1 hour. And we know from the problem that they can paint the house together in 5 hours, so they can paint 1/5 of a house in 1 hour. So we need to now solve for B. So why don't we subtract 8? So 1 over B is equal to 1/5 minus 1/8. We need to multiply by a common denominator. Since 5 and 8 are co-prime, the LCD is 5 times 8, or 40. So 40 times this and 40 times this will give us 40 over B is equal to 40 over 5, which is 8, minus 40 over 8, which is 5. So then we have 40 over B is equal to 3. You can cross multiply and divide however you like, but you will result in B equals 40/3. Or, in a mixed number, that would be 13 hours and 1/3. But we don't deal in thirds of an hour, so it would be 13 hours and 20 minutes. So Bob is quite the slow house painter, taking 13 hours and 20 minutes to paint a house.